I think that the biggest shock to me was how much of this was out of my control inside the P&L.
That's really interesting because it takes me to my conversations with sellers nowadays. And when I speak to them, one of the things that sometimes I notice is, or I try to prone to is, do they understand their P&L, right? And that's some of the first things that we ask for is like, give me your financials. Are they clean? Are they understandable? And it's not about just the cleanliness, is can we communicate the story to somebody else?
Yeah.
And are you in line with the expectations of the industry, right? Because that's your benchmark of are you operating good or not. So it is very interesting that you're mentioning the different parts of the P&L and how they affected. At that time, did you have an understanding of how those were correct or not versus where they should be?
I'll go back to the benefit of the franchise model is, yes, you do know what they should be because they tell you what they should be in a good restaurant. So I knew where everything should be. Plus, I had the benefit of I had an MBA in my background already. I'd worked at American Express for a number of years. Like I'd seen tons and tons of different financials. But I think that the biggest shock to me was how much of this was out of my control inside the P&L. I knew where they needed to be, but once the externalities happened, like how much do I actually have control over these things is very little.